Going live.
You're gonna have to keep up with
The chats.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Looks like we're live. Morning, Jason. How's it going?
Good deeds. What's good, buddy?
Not much, or yeah, a lot. Doing well. Um, Feeling good today, so that's always a good thing. How's your morning going?
Man, it's good, dude. God is good and I am loving it. This trip is just now really getting started. The beginning of the trip was like the work part, the meeting people part, and spending a lot of energy. I used expelled a lot of energy still on Saturday. Um, but it was
Hmm.
all totally worth it. And now it's kind of like the fun, exciting part of this trip. I'm gonna try and go out like literally just into the wild and see if I can't find some window cleaners just banging some shit out, having some fun. I was hoping to catch up with maybe some
Cool.
people
Awesome.
in the pro window cleaning group. Still waiting to hear from a couple people, but yeah, man, I'm gonna go do a little sightseeing or something today and cruising around, see if I can't get some funny, maybe some funny shots with some poles or something. I don't know. So, what's good with you today,
Sounds
man?
good. Sounds good. It's not too much. Started a new blood pressure medication, and I don't know how well it's working because I'm still waking up high blood pressure action, but things are going good. I mean, it's Monday, start of a new week. Sent out a few estimates. I've got 2 jobs lined up for the week for sure, and just a couple more trickling in, and seeing how that's working. It's June, so we're at a whole new month, so it's time to hit the ground running. The problem with the new month, especially the month of June, is that it sucks. It's one of my slowest months. June, July, and August pretty slow, depending on if I'm marketing all that crap. So just got to get that marketing ball wound up. So gonna be doing door hangers and shit like that, and more word of mouth, reaching back out to other customers this week, and trying to stay on top of that. That's how it's going. But yeah, tell me about your trip. That's the exciting stuff.
Yeah, man, it's like I said, it's so far so good. Did a bunch of stuff out there. Did some photo like promotional stuff. The first day, I mean, you want to go back when to like Wednesday, Thursday?
Sure,
Um,
whichever is
like
good
Wednesday
for you to
when
talk
we,
about and have fun.
Wednesday when we got there, I was so excited after I got off the plane. I forgot my tablet first and foremost. I didn't even realize that for
Yep.
about, almost 48 hours. But instead of going to the hotel, I ended up just going to pop in and say hello and visit and just do introductions so that way when I was there on Thursday to do some promo shoots and to do some fun stuff that I had actually spent some time with each of the employees or some of the employees, got to say hello, um,
Cool.
see some of the people that have been there for many years, and that's really cool. Um,
Right.
Friday we
The
went out
face
to a
behind the
house.
stamp on your order.
Yeah, a bunch of the faces behind the stamp. So and I went to go pull. You
Hmm.
saw. I was so happy that you were there when I was doing the live. And a lot of people may think that that was actually you were known ahead in advance, but you did not.
No, I
That
was
was
driving down the road and said, "Doodle." Yeah,
dude, that was really cool that
notification.
you were
Jason's live.
there.
Cool.
Yeah, speaking of live, if anyone's watching, shout outs to all you guys. Thank you for popping in.
Yeah.
Um,
Sean Zimmerman just checked in, said, "Good morning."
Morning,
Did it.
Sean. Happy Monday, happy week, everybody. Let's go slay. I've been getting messages from some of
Yep.
our friends, and our friends are so awesome. Damien, Tom, Mike Matthews, like all these dudes just rooting me on and shit. It's like, it's fucking cool, man. Our industry is so awesome.
You
And
can do it. Yeah.
yeah, man, like
Mm.
it's,
Yeah.
but, and like, so I sent a message to our guy, Rui, dude. I think he was like, about 18 months ago, I told you, I've told you the story before, where I sent him a couple messages, and instead of him replying with a message, I got like a voicemail back from him. And it moved me so much. It made me like feel so
Huh.
fucking, so righteous, so cool. Like it was just like a big, like I felt awesome after that. So I think that all of us
Mm.
interacting with one another is such an awesome thing. And I hope that everybody knows that. while I'm doing this trip, I really want everybody to feel that they're doing this with me, because it's with all the awesome support in our community that I'm able to do this shit. And thanks to our friends at WCR and Xero. I mean, Chris and Alex, those dudes are fucking legit.
Too
So
legit to quit.
they're hardcore Hammer fans, dog. Too legit to quit. I would also, if
Yep,
we're
all the
talking,
stuff.
yeah, if we're, are you doing the hot stepper? That's good, man. Um,
Yeah.
I would love to give a personal shout out to Team Zero, Justice, Brandon, Tiara, and Kaylee. Those cats were so impressive. Um, and they were like such a cohesive unit, and to watch them work and document what it is that I was doing was really fun. And I felt like I had a team there with me, and to be a part of something like that was righteous. I really dig it. Um, so again, huge shout
Would
out
you
to
say they're
them.
like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
Uh,
Like,
to be quite
all the
honest, they
powers
were pretty
combined, like
rad.
Captain Planet?
Yeah.
Or
So after I left, yeah, because they all did something unique and different, but they communicated so awesome, and then they were like just working as this
they
badass
formed the
team.
Megazord of fucking awesomeness.
Yeah, and dude, like,
Sure.
so they're recording and ask, like, normally, like, I like to be the person asking questions. I'm trying to get the story from people. Like, I want to hear what makes people tick, right? You know how I work, deeds. And fucking, so Kaylee's like,
Sure.
she's asking these questions, and they're like thought provoking, but they seem like they're like standard questions, right? But then I'm just in another level. I'm going with the flow, and I can't really relay the information as I'd like to. But then later on down the day, I was able to like think like, oh damn, she has to really, you know what I mean? She was asking some deep shit, and I appreciated that. It
Cool.
was a really fun experience. And can
Cool.
I want to say something too, like they're a very young dynamic and a very young team, and
Mm.
sometimes the younger generation gets stepped on and shit on, and so they're all about my
I
son
don't know why
Chase's
that
age,
is.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
man, these 20 somethings, man,
Not
sometimes they're all,
everybody could lumped into the
yeah,
millennials.
so those four, absolutely, I, I I can't even say enough about them, dude. And like I had some great conversations with Justice, and to be able to have him come on screen, he had no idea he that we were on live. He thought we were just saying hi. So to have him pop
Oh, cool.
on, yeah, to have him pop on was really cool on Friday. And then that Friday we went out and did a house, right? And so
Uh,
Sean's banging on this house and showing me how his pump connects to the Atom machine, and we're just going along, cruising along, and getting some photos, getting some video. I'm mic'd up. Um, dude, they probably have like 10 hours of me just nonstop talking. So that ought to be
sure.
interesting. So yeah, we
Did you
just bang
remember
that.
to turn the microphone off? Never
No,
mind.
never. They wanted it
No, I
hot the
mean go
whole
to the
time.
bathroom. Like,
No, no, no,
oh
man.
shit, it's
I
still
hope
on.
not. So I hope not. There is one time. So I downloaded a bunch of footage, and I'm trying to just basically send them every single shot that I get out of my metas, and let
Cool.
them figure it out. Like, so everything is
Yeah.
all up to them. Um, but yeah, then all of a sudden though, I forgot. I'm walking around this corner of this house, and all of a sudden here's, it sounds like almost like a swarm of bees, but it's not. It's a
Uh,
drone, and I'm like,
Neat.
ah, shit. Yeah, it was pretty dope. So that was
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah, it was
Are
that
there
was a
still
nice day.
giant bus-sized drones in New Jersey?
I didn't see any drones. I wasn't up really looking in the skies though.
That
I
was a
was,
thing. Now it's gone.
yeah, I guess it is, but I will say this. I've been looking everywhere, so I make sure I don't hit deer or bear. I mentioned
Yeah.
that to you. I almost ran into a bear. Not
That's cool.
almost, but that was pretty
Scary.
wild. Um, yeah. So that was last week. This week, Saturday, just hung out, man. Just hung out. Did some stuff with Sean, and he's got a new spot. He's getting moved into, and Dude's got a beautiful
Awesome.
spot right on Lake Mohawk, and it's a beautiful city. Sparta is going to be popping, and Sean will likely, that total takeover is really going to be in effect, and I'm really happy for that dude because he is a strong person, mentally and spiritually, dude. I like that guy. We bonded like instantly.
Cool. That's
Yeah,
awesome. He'll be
yeah, man.
rocking the lake houses, you know.
Oh, he's gonna have something real desirable. He's got a nice spot, and it's a lot of fun. While we were doing, so we were cleaning windows on his new house, and
Mhm.
as we were cleaning the windows, one neighbor walked up and asked him to come over and give him an estimate, and another one
Oh, hi. I'm
also
also your
also
neighbor.
came
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome
So
as shit.
yeah, we're out there. We're out
He
there
shouldn't
like
even mention that he's moving in, just like sell the jobs and then like have them pay for window cleaning and then have him moving in, you know. Just hilarious.
bro, we're out there no shirts on, just like banging shit out, having fun, whatever. These people
Yeah.
just rolling up. What are you doing? Da, 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 da. And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's my business." Yeah, man, it was fun, dude. It was a lot of fun.
Cool.
Getting to hang out with
Good times.
yeah, getting to hang out with another guy like that too, was right on point. Right, I was right exactly where I needed to be. Um, he and I think, are very similar in a lot of aspects. Um, I thought I was the only nut job that got up super duper early and just started fucking pacing the house. But I think Sean either it has me beat or I'm right there with him. We have, you know what I mean? We're both
Cool.
high energy, caffeinated, just always thinking, minds
Baby
turning.
steps, baby steps out
Yeah,
of the lake house.
yeah, man. Pace, pace, pace. So that was another fun part of it, and getting to
Dude,
see
that's
how a
cool.
dude like that works is cool. Mm.
That's awesome. It sounds like a cool Saturday, cool whole week experience. So what's next on your leg of the journey? Where are you heading to next?
Tomorrow, Charlotte. I will be there very briefly. Charlotte is like I'll be there probably 3 o'clock in the afternoon until I don't know 8 or 9 in the morning. Um, I will get. I'll
Cool.
post where I'm going to be staying, the vicinity later on today probably. Um, and we'll
Cool.
talk about that too. I think what, tomorrow morning or something. When are we doing? When do I no, I leave tomorrow morning. Yeah, maybe we'll even do another live tomorrow if you're up for it.
We can, yeah. I'm up early.
Okay.
Not a
All right.
problem.
We'll see what's up. But yeah, I got to
Cool.
figure out where I'm going to stay in Charlotte tomorrow. And then after that, Wednesday morning, I'll be headed to Asheville, North Carolina. And then from Asheville, I will be
Cool.
going to Crossville, Tennessee. Crossville, Tennessee. Do you
Nice.
hear me? So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. So what do
Sounds
you
like a
got planned
blast.
for the rest of the week? Anything good?
I just got two or three jobs lined up. I need to get a couple more. The office side that I'm working, they've slowed down production for the summer, so we're not moving as much shit after 1 o'clock. So I'm able to get out of the chair earlier, so I can get two
Nice.
jobs. I don't have to worry about a bigger job not getting done by dark. So that's good. So just gonna be going through the contact list of who I did last year, gutter cleaning, window cleaning, and just send them out some estimates and or text calls, all that fun stuff, and get some stuff on the books for the month. But other than that, things are well. I'm feeling better. Just have to stay up, change rubbers, get all that stuff done.
Right
And
on, man.
yeah, I was at the beach. I don't have them here now, but went to the beach for the week, and I found a couple goodies. I found a buck knife from 1983. It was like in mint condition, and I found a pair of Ray-Ban gas can, or not Ray-Ban, Oakley sunglasses. So I went to the mall yesterday to buy my wife her birthday present for tomorrow. So I popped into Oakley really quick and checked out their glasses, and the glasses I found were like $209. So I was like, yeah, score. So
Damn.
I'm going to be going on getting prescription insert lenses this week. So I'm going to be Googling,
Oh,
you
cool.
know, lenses.com, buying so that way I can use the goddamn darn things. But yeah, so that's awesome. Good stuff.
Yeah, man. I'm glad your trip was pretty
Good
awesome, and
time.
and that you got home safe.
Yep. I forgot to mention halfway through the trip, I started getting the blood pressure rising again. It got pretty high. So my wife's like, why don't you call the doctor? So I called the doctor. They're like, we can get you in Monday or today. I'm like, shit. So I had to leave and get checked out, and so I'm on blood pressure medication to help bring that down. So uh, just working on that, trying to stay healthy, get healthy, be that. So at this point, feeling better than I was last week, the weeks before, whatever. So just got to keep that up. Good morning, Damien. Damien says morning. He
Oh,
was
hell
born in
yeah.
'83. Yeah, he's a bit older than me, 83.
Yeah.
But yeah, watch your hearts, guys, for your blood pressure.
Yeah,
Reminds me of a
it can
Sopranos joke.
affects a bunch of people, but I'm glad that you're feeling a lot better, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
How we
Thanks.
doing on
But
time? How we
yeah,
doing on time right now?
right now it's 7:15 Central, 8:15 Eastern.
Right on, man.
So we're good.
Right on. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I
And
guess I should
yes,
probably get moving then. Maybe go do something,
yes,
get
sir.
cleaned up, and see if I can pass out some free swag.
Awesome. Well, make it a great day. It looks like you're
I'm
filling your bucket. You're doing a good job. Hope everyone out there else.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to, and I'm gonna
Well,
go. Like I
thanks
said,
everybody.
I'm gonna go say what up to everybody for you. Deeds, remind me to talk to you too. Stickers. I'll talk to you soon, bro.
Okay.
I hope everybody has a great day.
Excellent. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks Xero and WCR and Maker Soaps.
Hell yeah. Stay up, guys.
Do, 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 do. See ya. Thanks, guys.
Have a nice day.
All right. Finding back.